This is Bumper to Bumper TV.
As China's economic strength increases, so does its middle class, which, like their counterparts around the globe, wants to enjoy the rewards of prosperity. Some of that desire is fueled by access to a digital world where nearly everything imaginable is available. For many, that means owning a car, whether it is an import or domestic make, which is a long way from the bicycle economy of 2 decades ago. But along with growth, there are some problems, like in Beijing, where smog is a part of life and even got so bad that in December of 2015, it triggered a red alert health warning. Part of that limited the number of private cars that could be on the road during the alert. But in a nation of 1.3 billion people, with 23 million of them living in Beijing alone, that doesn't stop day-to-day working and living. Government officials tell Bumper to Bumper TV that coping with these expectations requires actions on many parts. They cite the political commitment it took to create a high-speed rail system that carry passengers in nearly whisper-silent comfort at speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. That translates into 190 miles an hour for Americans. That same will is now being turned on the growing traffic and air pollution problems of the big cities. Some local governments are promoting alternative fuel vehicles, many of which are built and sold by Chinese manufacturers like BYD. Dual electric motors under the hood here. And extremely quiet. For a small car, I was surprised as to how quiet it is compared to others that I've driven. I've driven the Volt, I've driven the Leaf. But the thing I really like about this is that this is a perfect urban-sized vehicle, especially in places where parking spaces are hard to come by. The development for many of these vehicles is being done about 35 miles outside of Beijing in an industrial park where electric drive is not just a dream, but the transportation mantra of the future. The Beijing Electric Vehicle Company is not operating in a vacuum. It's taking advantage of relationships with other global centers working on alternative fuel technology. If there's an advantage, it might be that China already operates on a 220-volt system for power, so creating a charging infrastructure will be a lot easier. But the difference is, this manufacturing company is moving from concepts that excite the imagination to real-world working models, especially for fleet applications. For example, the company has developed a process to change out the main battery in a matter of 3.5 minutes using a custom-designed lift and switch system. The company is also creating mid-size and larger platforms based on familiar products. The company did a partnership with Saab? Or bought Saab's assets?
They bought Saab's technology.
That vehicle is being badged as a Roe, and if you look close, it carries many of the Saab design touches. However, inside, it's a different story, with a layout that makes it clear that a market beyond China is envisioned. A short test drive also showed that it has potential to be a competitor in the electric car segment. For now, many global automakers have business and assembly operations in China to serve that country's needs. But if the push to creating a Chinese-designed and built car for export continues, the situation might be reversed sooner than later. This is Greg Morrison.
We want to know what you think, so email us. The address is bumpertobumpertv@cs.com.